Ah, that's unfortunate.
At least I don't
That's
see
kind of
another
dumb.
option.
Yeah.
There might be another option. It's not very intuitive. If there
Yeah.
is.
It's not very user friendly.
Coming back to where we were.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Let me yep. There we go.
Monka ass. If you have like $20, you can join our heal clan.
Yeah.
Trey, I'm just gonna follow you to
Okay.
call for speed.
We can go right. We can go around the right side
Okay.
with the run. We'll try to rotate around them because they probably.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Wait, what game is this?
Right. They're already there. All of them. Ow.
Oh.
Alright, let's go. Go on this
Alright, so we had a pretty bad start here.
Yeah. Had a very good head start on their side.
Wait for bubble, and then we'll go in.
I mean, that should never happen. It's
Yeah.
fundamental that you're losing. First of all, not your fault, but fundamental for them to be, for us to be able to speed boost them to the point and get there at the same time as them. On this point, you're lucky it doesn't matter as much as other points.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, I want you to make sure you eat every fire strike, every single one. You missed one right here.
Yeah.
Back out.
No personal.
Rotate around the point.
When you have an advantage and you get a pick, it's okay to play slow from there, okay? Don't try to force yourself into a closed room.
Okay.
Don't force yourself into a closed room with goats,
Yeah.
okay? Or against goats, I should say.
Back up left.
Yeah, go point.
I use him.
Help me.
Front side.
Kill. DVD. Run. There you go. Run.
If we're going on Ryan, why are we going on Diva?
Yeah. That's something I think our whole team is trying to work on together. Is just getting more consistent with following the shot calls or target calls.
All right, so this is what I want you to do in the future, okay?
All right.
When you hear a target, go on that target. It's pretty simple. Clearly, this isn't happening.
Yeah.
Try communicating and repeating the target, okay?
Okay.
If somehow you can say the word Rhine and still go on a diva, there's no hope for you. Okay?
True.
Slow. I didn't back up.
Sorry. No self. Sorry.
And we just lose this simply because we don't focus.
Yeah.
On point.
Run. Oh, no, you lost it. Get out.
Yeah, that's.
Help me. Don't die.
If you use bomb there, they have shatter and probably grab.
This isn't a great point for positioning checks because there's not a whole lot of checks you can have on positioning.
Right.
For diva.
Try
Should have
instead of
everything
for-
except for bomb.
Try instead of for shatter.
Call it when you have bomb.
Oh,
They're behind us.
Seriously, just be aware of this shit. This is some goal play here. Like,
Mhm.
everyone does this. Just check on the right. It shouldn't be missed you, but as you're coming back, check the corners, okay? If it's gonna be you, if it's gonna be Reinhardt, it's gonna be Lucio. It can be you. Just have someone check these corners. Don't ever give them a free fight for this shit.
Right.
it's just like no
Just
one's.
wipe. No optionals.
Those on the. Try and bomb grab this fight.
Yeah.
Call for speed.
Remember, I'm gonna transfer and you beat. You don't need to beat because
Yeah.
they don't have bomb.
I'll.
They don't have bomb.
Alright, I got bomb.
Let's go.
I'm 9-9.
Okay, call it out.
I'm on Ryan.
Sorry, bubbles.
Alright.
My
Lucky.
Come on, Zarya.
Help me.
So, our positioning, I feel like, is way too back. Why are we so far back?
I don't know. I guess last OD season was when I actually started like playing Diva like a lot, and like it was like kind of in the middle of the whole Goats meta. So I don't think I've never really like understood like where Diva should be playing Goats.
I'll give you a hint. It's not behind
Yeah.
Zenyatta.
Yeah, and I think
What's your
I was
effective range on Diva?
very very up close with the cannons.
So why are we playing from 15
Right.
meters away?
I think my mindset here was I was just gonna get back and like just sling my bomb in, but it didn't happen anyway. So
You have another
Yeah.
responsibility here.
right,
You just talked about it.
Yeah.
Eating the grab. You're in nowhere positioned to eat this grab. You need to figure out where the Zarya is so you can eat this grab as needed so she doesn't get a free grab.
right,
We used our grab. It got eaten. There's a good chance they're going to use their grab right afterwards. So, being on the same target and making sure that you are either on the side, using the high ground to hit damage on them, or be a lot closer where Zarya is, okay?
yeah,
Like, you're way too far back.
Go into that.
I got it. It's huge. It's huge.
I am okay with the bomb. They shouldn't have been 2 kills here, I'll be honest with you. But
right,
it was a decent bomb. I like the fact that we use it to counter their grab to a degree, and it should have been effective. Luckily, we can do this simply because we are so freaking far back we didn't even get into the grab. But, yeah, okay. Good bomb.
Nice.
Run, Mark,
Diva low.
Why have we missiles there?
I don't really remember. It may just been a force of habit, honestly.
I see this kind of be a bad habit for a lot of newer divas,
Right.
is that if I shift, I hit missiles
Yeah.
every single time.
And I noticed I used to do that a lot more than I actually do now. I've been trying to stop it. Just, I guess, slowly. It's just happening.
Understand
But, yeah.
that your missiles are like a cooldown that says, "Hey, I'm doing 50% increased damage for 3 seconds."
Right.
That's what kind of missiles are, okay?
Yeah.
And only use them when you need that. Okay, with the fly, but the missiles on the cooldown, it's a lengthy cooldown. It's a pretty big damage boost. Don't waste them. We want to fight anyway, but it's a mechanical habit thing that will make you less effective the
Right.
more you do it.
Break point. Break.
I'm pushing.
Yeah, push up.
I'm pushing.
Diva,
Diva point.
God damn, I wish... Okay, whoever's making these call-outs, please tell him he only needs to say it once, not 7 times.
Yeah. I'll be sure to tell him.
And now we push.
Twice
They
max,
have Shadow and Trance.
but not 7.
What
They
did
have,
you say?
they have,
Oh, they have bomb as well, probably.
they have bomb. They have.
Why are we here?
Yeah, I think it's just like I just don't really know the positioning of Diva all that well on Goats.
It's not. That is an excuse. That is an
Yeah.
excuse. You do things for a reason in this game.
Right.
I'm asking you, what is your reason for being here?
I think I'm just too passive, honestly. I don't really know like what I was thinking here.
You are a 600 health mecha with defense matrix, with a shield, and 3 healer support. And you're playing like you're a half health baby diva.
True. Yeah.
That's literally your position.
I think
is
yeah.
a half health baby diva.
I think I worry. I guess I worry too much, or I just don't trust my supports enough. I worry too much about staying alive.
Okay. If you don't trust your supports or your team to do something that is basic,
Yeah.
then Team Overwatch is not for you.
Right.
You have to understand how your team works, what your role is, and how to get value out of everything possible. I got a feeling that you are almost never silver damage or above when you play
On Diva, no, probably not.
on Diva.
Yeah. Like I feel like my Zarya, like I'm very aggressive with my Zarya, but my Diva I'm like complete opposite, and I don't really understand like why. I guess it is, but
You can be more aggressive with Diva than you can
yeah.
with Zarya. You have mobility with Diva. That doesn't make any sense to me why you would have that strange difference. Basically, it looks like you just don't know, you aren't comfortable or don't know how to play Diva in general.
Yeah, I mean,
How many hours do you have on Diva?
Let's see, in total probably like all three of my profiles, probably like less than 40. Like,
So why are you playing Diva on your team?
I kind of just like rejoined the team when they needed an off tank, and I came from DPS, so I kind of like, and I already played I already played a lot of Zarya, enough as it was, and I played like a good bit of Roadhog. And then like
That has
Diva
nothing
was
to
like,
do with Diva, though.
well, yeah, but I guess like for that off tank role, I guess like Diva was the only one I had to learn, and I don't know if we were just like facing bad teams like last OD season, but like I did I feel like I did all right on Diva as far as like as far as like staying alive and stuff
Playing
like
like
that, but,
this?
yeah. Well, like this is like all new. Like I used to not play like this, and I was just like told like, hey, I need to be like farther back. So I'm like, okay, and this is just like it's just like
Further
other players, like not like anybody like really like in a
All right,
coaching
so
level
this
or
is
anything.
what Diva needs to do. First of all, you need to keep yourself doing constant damage to them in one way or the other, whether it's a shield or on them themselves. You need to put yourself in positions to do that from an effective range.
Okay.
Okay? So, no 15, 20 meters. There's no reason to do that. If you have a shield, there's no reason that you cannot be right where Zarya is. Okay?
Right.
You play her like a Zarya in that extent.
Okay.
You can also be on the left side, spamming them if you want for free behind their shields. You do decent damage on Diva from big targets like shields from say 10 to 12 meters.
Right.
So, but you don't put yourself in line of sight of this shit very much. Your uptime on the line of sight of the enemy is minimal. Your positioning as terms of how close you are is lowering your damage even when you have uptime.
Right.
So you probably build your ult charge up very, 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 very slowly. I bet you build your ult charge about the same as, probably less than your Zarya. I bet your Zarya gets grabs more often than you get bombs.
I probably do. I think so. Yeah.
How often is she waiting on grab because we have to wait on your bomb?
Probably a good bit. I would say.
Now you know why.
Yeah.
You're just not putting yourself in spots where you can do damage.
Right.
And you're wasting your missiles at times. And it's because whoever told you, say, hey, stay back, is either wrong or you took it to the extreme.
Yeah.
Again, we're behind our Zenyatta right now. Again. Is there a hotkey for play?
I
Alright,
Unless,
maybe
yeah, I
that's
was saying, let's just get spacebar or something. Huh?
Okay. I can try and move
Space
the right
bar
out.
works.
Yeah, bubble, right? Yeah, bubble.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can move the right out. I can move the right
Bubble
out.
now, bubble now, bubble now. Alright, back up, back up. Right side, right side, right side.
Mark.
I'm dead.
Alright, nice. Stabilize. Break neck.
Sorry, right.
I need help.
Yeah, help on. I'm low. Turn on the right.
Jesus, man. You are so scared.
I think I hear him. There's just so much like comms going on. I feel like I'm just like flustered.
Like, yeah, he's flustered. He's low. He's trying to give up
Yeah.
callouts. But if you're uncontested, then chill out. Do some damage until
Right.
try to do damage on what your team should be engaging on. Like this Zenyatta. I don't know why I have blue now. That's not what I clicked at all. Okay. So this Zenyatta over here is he's got some armor, so it's not something you can completely engage on. So it's a little bit difficult. So you might want to focus on the rest of your team.
Yeah.
But I feel like, why are we so far back? We can't do any damage from here. And every time you use your thrusters to run away like a wuss, then we don't have any ability to engage at an effective range.
Right.
now space doesn't work. What is this?
Look,
There it is.
Alright, break one.
Lucio,
Lucio next. Lucio. Leave
Run. Shadow. Watch.
Leave in the fight, bro. They use bubble.
Is there a reason you're not like chasing this shit? We just killed most of their team, and we're chilling on point again behind a Zenyatta at full health with all of our matrix. Where's your aggression?
Yeah, I think it's because I wasted my thrusters there. When I could just walk.
You have
over
1
and
second on your
that,
thruster
yeah.
still. Like you'll be there. Go forward.
Try not to let him out.
Can we chase?
Yeah, push. Don't let Sorry out. Sorry.
Diva low.
Sorry. Now Diva. You can kill Diva.
So on the chase, we did about
Okay,
50
they have
damage.
everything. They used bomb early. They're probably like 60% good.
Yeah, essentially everything but bomb.
They have full support ults.
Try and combo
Was there a time where you were losing your mechs like too often?
I think yeah.
And you're like, I'm never gonna lose another mech.
Honestly,
ever
I feel
again.
like that. Yeah, I think that was an issue, especially in season 1 or season. The
Watching-
first season I did on OD.
Watching your positioning is like watching a like someone having flashbacks of possibly losing their mech. It's like watching a tracer who doesn't ever want to engage a target and just whittle them down from like 15-20 meters consistently.
grab bomb again.
Yep.
Try and block shadows.
They should have everything. So like,
I can try and move through mine.
I can try to shatter.
I use bubble.
Yeah.
they number
Push it.
I've counted the fire strikes you've eaten. How many do you think it's been?
I think it's only been 1.
You're counting as well. Then you're correct.
I have no shield. Oh no.
Run.
No.
Touching.
Ryan's shattered on the right.
Even on
Ryan's coming out.
Why are you sliding it in like a hockey puck?
I think I felt like it was like a funky angle because I was up on that platform, but
So why are you up on that platform if you know you're gonna have a bomb soon? And
Yeah,
if it's a funky angle for you,
I probably shouldn't have went up there.
your positioning when you know your bomb is going to be used soon should be based on where your bomb is
Yeah.
to make it easy for you to put the bomb in. Now you should be in a spot where you can put some damage on them too. That'd be nice. But your priority should be your ultimate and making sure you put it in the right spot. Because if you fuck up the position in your ultimate, I don't care about whatever spam damage you had prior to the engagement.
Right.
That's all. That's the main thing that matters. Watch any diva, high-level diva play when their bomb is going to be ready. They make sure that they're in the best spot that they're comfortable with to make sure that bomb is absolutely perfect. This is not perfect. It might win because I don't think the team that you're facing is all that great. It might be effective. But a single Zarya bubble can block this bomb. Understand that. One.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, Ryan's pinned on the right.
And we get nothing.
Ryan dead. Break next.
Chase him. Zarya first. Zarya.
Break one. No, sorry.
Go.
Sorry.
Diva.
There we go.
Shield up.
Yeah. What is it?
Ryan.
Run back.
Run.
Push him.
That's the first time I ever saw you get up in someone's face. Ever. I mean, he's not coming back, but, you know, why does it have to be at the end of the game for, like, no purpose?
Hope you like my comms that game.
Huge comms.
Didn't say a single word the whole time.
They were terrible. You're bad. You're now.
Okay, relax.
Trey, you can do better. To be
Okay.
Try to call out
Okay,
DM and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not
Are
gonna
you
try,
looking for
but
DPS for this map, or
oh, you mean on their team? Okay, I got you.
You want Tracer or Sombra?
Yeah, we can try dive. Dive or
Okay.
floats. Whatever you guys feel like.
Uh,
Let's do dive.
Tracer or Sombra?
Let's get a. We can do fair out. If they're gonna run ghost, we'll probably
Try fair. If you can.
yeah, go far.
Yeah.
Take some.
Alright,
Oh no. Sorry.
All right, I better see you on this monkey's butt. There's no, you can't play dive and be passive. That's not
Yeah.
possible on Diva. So your playstyle better change. Let's find it.
I'm gonna dive high ground.
Justified clear right
Alright.
now.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm with you, H.
There's a ball.
Good.
Yeah.
I got a Sombra.
Hey, Sombra, how you doing?
They're
Can't
running
see you.
you.
Can't see you. Cannot see
Back
you.
here, back here, back here. Thank you,
Soldier
thank you.
hack.
Come back, come back.
I'm hacked.
Yeah.
Matrix, Matrix.
Thank you for body blocking, but it's a little bit too late because
Yeah.
Sombra and Farah both just died. But I like the thought of the body block.
Oh, we lost two. Last two. Get out.
Yeah, we lost two. We back up, we back up, we back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up.
They're running triple DPS Mercy. Is that?
The reason why you lose this fight is because you try to take high ground, you let a single soldier and Sombra scare you off. I'm not sure why. Like, really, why did we back off there? Were we taking too much damage? I didn't think so.
I know. I think America there was talking about. He was talking about triple DPS. Maybe he just.
He wanted to swap
Yeah,
the entire
maybe.
composition as we jump on the high ground?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. That's too late.
Yeah.
You want to scout and swap? You do it after. You do it before you jump into the middle of the fight.
Right.
Now, even if you do a good comp, they've got ultimates.
Yeah.
If you want to scout, see what they have, and then go back if you don't like what they have, then do that at the very beginning before you commit to anything. But yeah, it wasn't your fault there. You did fine.
Yes, Mercy. Is that?
Yeah.
Keep backing up.
Oh. I'm at.
Body block for the Diva, for the Anna, just a
For Anna,
little bit.
yeah.
She can heal you. She can't heal herself. Okay.
In spawn.
She
Kill the
dies.
spawn, kill the spawn.
She
He's
almost
on
did.
Alright, let's go, let's go. Ball's gonna be on the. Summer. I need healing. Oh.
Sombra's gonna be popping out. Don't worry about it. So there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
That said, I'm not sure why we don't have like an Ashe or something to deal with some long range damage. They got Soldier, they got Farah. I'd like an Ashe or a Widowmaker even. That'd be
I
fantastic.
feel like one thing the team in general is bad about is we take too long to like try to counter swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vast majority of teams are like that, so
Yeah.
don't worry. But it's a pretty important thing that you need to work on.
Oh.
Resin. Push up right now.
Push.
Fall on our.
They're gonna have EMP like any second.
Right. I think they do it here soon.
Call it when you dive
Heal
straight.
me back.
Balls behind. Help.
Heal me. I'm on.
All right, let's talk about this. You can't just go up and they're going to be surrounding you. So you have to make
Yeah.
sure you clear the space before you go in as a group, and you try to clear it out.
I can jump in just a second. Heal me and then I'll go in. Heal me first.
No, we don't go.
Your Anna should be communicating every time she's going for a sleep in that situation. It wasn't your fault necessarily as much your fault for waking her up as it was Anna not saying
Right,
anything.
yeah.
But we're just going in piecemeal, and this is stupid.
It's kind of chaotic.
It's
right
absolutely terrible. Why are you going past this choke point before our tanks? You spam or tanks clear. Once we have the space, then we look about going to the point.
Yeah.
But this is silly. Letting a soldier comp actually win. The soldier sucks.
Come back.
Okay, we went first.
Hard
In
reset.
this meta.
We're taking way too much damage.
Wait and spawn. Or not all in spawn. Just back up.
Okay.
Trey, call it when you dive. No one go in before Trey.
I haven't been able to dive. They keep chipping me down before I can go. Hamster's on the left.
Hamster left. Let's get him.
Don't waste your cooldown on a hamster,
Yeah.
please.
That was a waste.
I'm okay with you shooting it, pressuring it. Don't use your cooldowns.
So
At
I
least
do have
never
a
try.
question that we normally talk
Sure.
about on our team. Like when they're running Hammond comp and say we're running like dive, like with a Lucio, should I focus like evenly as much on the anti like the pill more than like diving in general, or should I just like worry about like focusing on diving and just kind of like I guess
Good
Lucio
question.
pill?
Depends on our supports.
Okay.
It depends on what Winston needs you to do. So if Winston's diving and he doesn't have his diva, I mean, you're letting him die.
Yeah.
You don't do that ever happen. If Winston's diving something and you don't go with him, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Second of all, are your supports sustainable? If you're going through like Lucio Mercy, then yeah, they're sustainable. If it's something like again Anna you got to protect, then you might need to give some peel.
Right.
But all you got to do is get them in the spot and make sure that you get to where you want to go safely, and before you dive anyway.
Gotcha.
So the answer is depends a lot. You have to understand what exactly is the threat. If it's a single ball, Anna should be able to sleep it.
Mhm.
If it's a ball and a Sombra, or at least you have the threat of a Sombra plus the ball, then she's going to need some help. Do you have a Lucio to help peel? I mean, that's a thing too. That Lucio should be helping with the Anna in that situation. If it's a Mercy, then not so much. You might need some Diva.
Right.
But you make sure that is not a threat at the same time that you are diving or setting up a dive.
Okay.
Dives here.
Alright, hamster. Can we hack him? Can we hack him?
No, I'm not there.
Okay.
Ball sleeping.
Alright, push on him.
That's not how you sleep. You say sleeping ball before you sleep, and then you say now he slept. That way, you have a chance to stop shooting, right?
Right.
Not it's Anna's fault. You keep waking him up, but it's
Yeah.
not your fault.
Alright, we can nano here.
I'm gonna alt push us in. Are you guys ready?
Hold on.
Okay.
So this is what I see very commonly, is that when you get flustered as a team,
Mhm.
and you are trying to push in finally, you finally get something going your way, you think only about what you're going to do.
Right.
What ultimates do they have that you've even thought about?
To be honest, they haven't even used many ultimates. I mean, they
Exactly.
use, yeah.
So because of that, they have just about everything. And we're not talking about crap about what we're going to do when it happens. So what happens most of the time when this happens is that we go in, we finally get some balls, we go in, with somewhat of a proactive plan, and then they use ultimates. And we're like, oh, it's not fair, they used ultimates. Well, of course they did. It's 54%, you even want to fight.
Yeah.
They haven't used crap. Don't be surprised by that. Have a plan for it.
Go. We gotta pick. I'm gonna jump in, you nano me.
Alright,
Ready,
go.
I'm going in.
There it goes.
I killed him. Alright.
And as we do that, what do we do now?
Just die,
All
basically.
right.
Yeah. I mean,
One EMP in a couple of mines that don't badly placed mines. They don't do anything. Like, okay, Anna, like the ball was right there. Anna's taken care of, and you got obviously
I think
didn't have the
Sombra.
Sombra dealing it.
Yeah.
So we got Sombra, you, and Anna behind. Everyone else is going forward at the split fight. I mean, we have no plan for anything. We don't know what we should be doing. What should we focus on? What should we do?
right.
That's because we didn't think about it or talk about it.
I'm on fire.
Okay, yeah. I'll go get on that Farrah for you. Right on her. No problem. Where the fuck is she? Not like we gave her a freaking location.
I don't even know if he realized that we're all still back there. I don't even think,
Nope.
nobody really called it.
No one communicated it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a plan for when this happened, even though it was very predictable.
Yeah, help me, man.
Why did we jump into the mine?
I think I kind of just, wanted to get them out of the way, and I thought I could take the damage, but then I realized they...
You had
did a lot
200
more
health!
damage than that. Yeah, I don't even think I even looked at my health.
I'm pushing on Sombra.
Make a health back? Screw that, man. I have 71 health. I have all the health I need. I don't need that mega behind me. We look at. I'm not even looking at the kill feed. I'm going in for some damage. If you get demeched here, I'm gonna be super bad.
Reset.
No, reset. We have EMP.
I
Why?
just dove off. I think after I thought about it, I was like, I could just made it back, but
They use
Your Anna was the first one that died. She's coming back to heal you.
yeah.
That's like a free Nana boost if she doesn't already have it. You have a mega health pack right there if you're worried about getting demeched immediately.
Right.
they use mines, they use EMP.
She has Nana boost.
still
At least give Mercy ult. That's like 40% Mercy ult.
They use Visor, yeah. They still have Trance about, I think, in Barrage.
Okay.
And we gotta wait like
Go
10
left
seconds.
side, go left side,
No,
go left
she
side.
already used it.
Go left side. Go left side.
There's a ball over here.
Left side.
I'm slow,
I'm
I'm
hacked.
slow.
Don't let me. I can go in just a second.
I can
I'm
touch
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
go in now. I'm gonna go in now. I'm gonna touch.
I I can't see you.
Alright,
Click your right if you can.
Yeah.
I literally can't get on point.
Your Winston gets pretty panicky, man.
Yeah.
I got moved off.
If you knew they had a barrage, which you should have,
Yeah.
perhaps you could have eaten it before Sombra died.
Yeah.
You saw her right in front of you. Maybe that's a possibility. I mean, you ate it pretty quickly, and you did kill her. So that was a good job on your part there. But, I mean, just an example, you could have maybe saved the Sombra if you knew about it.
Right.
Just a half-second reaction time difference.
Zin's middle. Oh,
Gotta kill that Mercy. You don't back off! You kill that Mercy. You kill that Mercy. You kill that Mercy. You have a mecha. You cannot let kills like that walk away from you.
Right.
Finish them. Got it?
Got it.
Now, I'm not saying lose your mech every time. But you're gonna
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
lose your mech anyway.
That's true.
nice.
Call target. Mercy 1 in the middle.
Summer's behind. Summer.
That's another thing. Is your comms coming through here? Because I haven't heard you call out a single target.
I don't think I talked much in this one.
Mercy's rezzing, you're
Yeah.
attacking her, and you say nothing? You just
Yeah.
kill her by yourself? You have no fly open to boop her off? That's just...
Ball coming from behind.
Summer.
Touch point.
That doesn't matter. You lost that.
I think we might have needed to go our own triple DPS ball.
Yeah,
or
we-
something like that.
We definitely
there's
should have
nothing-
switched off.
So, it wasn't that the composition was better than yours. It was that I don't think there was a single time we dove the same target once all game.
Yeah.
Tell me one time where you and Winston were on a target to engage.
I think, well, I mean, that first fight when we jumped up in the balcony.
That
was pretty
first
much
fight,
it.
you ran away
Yeah.
once you saw something. It was, let's take high ground. Oh shit, there are people on high ground?
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. That's what I saw. You did not, that was not engage. And everything else was playing on our side of the point before we
Right.
even get to the point.
When we said we don't want anyone flanking like Sombra or Fairway in the head, we need everyone.
What you can do if they're playing ball, since we're half Sombra, it's a free kill!
Yeah.
How did we not hack ball a single time when he engaged on us? Just have Sombra, instead of going forward, stay with Anna. And then once the ball comes by, he hacks the ball, we kill the ball. We had to counter the ball. He should be forced to swap for playing ball into Sombra. But instead, he got more value than the Sombra did.
Yeah.
Okay, what should we do on this map?
Let's try Sombra on this. If it doesn't work, we can do just regulars.
I think I go somber here, yeah.
Alright, you can see your Sombra gameplay. And better your Diva.
They have triple DPS, so you might need to switch.
You said you came from DPS, so we'll find out.
Yeah, I don't think this one, if I remember, this one didn't go as well. I don't know why. I don't remember exactly
I'll tell
why
you
it didn't
why.
go well, but
Oh,
Go mine. Go mine. Just try to stay in the back. If Hamster dives us, we'll just blow him up. Just
They
check.
have.
No,
right
What
now.
happened?
Too late, man!
yeah.
Too late! As he's rolling on the air, it was a free hack. That was the freest hack in the world. And you just didn't hack him. You waited till he was going away. Not understanding that he actually goes kind of fast.
Right.
That was the freest hack. That was a free kill. Right there. We win the fight right there. But you just didn't do it in time.
Yeah.
hack ball. If we switch, we can go back. We can go back and switch.
Yeah, we can go. We switch
Okay.
now. Go.
Go.
We switch now. We need to switch now. Just leave.
Where are we going?
Alright.
Triple
Spawn.
DPS ball. Triple DPS.
And something we talked about after this map is like I should probably put the translocator, I guess, closer to our support, so that way if they get like dove on by him or anybody, I can just translocate back and then help.
That could be a thing. But you don't necessarily need to all the time.
Right. I think
You can just play understanding where the ball's going to be and hack him when you see him.
yeah.
Making a priority in the hack. However, let me ask you this. We are swapping to triple
Right.
DPS. What should you be doing since you stay the same?
Scouting.
Wrong!
Oh.
Very big wrong. Unhappy with that. Give me the right answer here.
Oh no. Should I be trying to like gain more ult percentage?
Damn right.
There, okay.
Damn right. That's your number one priority on Sombra.
Right.
Number one priority is build ult charge. If your team is swapping and their team is just chilling, you have the best opportunity to build ult charge for free.
True.
However, you want a scout? What's a scout? You know what they got.
True, yeah.
You should already be at 30% ult charge. And by the time your team is ready to engage, you should be at 60. We should have EMP this fight 1,000%. We go in, we see what they have, we go back, we swap. That's basically like 1.5 fights. We should have EMP.
Right.
You've got nothing else to do. Nothing else than to build EMP here.
So what would you say?
Except for maybe one other thing.
What would you
It's
say?
staring at you right now.
Would be like basic like hack priority as far as like I guess
Cool.
heroes and classes.
Priority is ult charge first. Ult charge second.
Okay.
Hack third. Understood?
Yeah, yeah.
That said, hack priority is 1 ball, 2 ball, 3 ball.
Gotcha.
Basically, this ball should be scared shitless to be predictable, to be alone, which is what he wants to be, typically. He should be scared shitless to ever come near that Anna because he doesn't know where the fuck you are.
Right.
And every time he's near Anna, he hears some Spanish and then some strange creaking in his joints, and then he's dead. And then he swaps. Because there's nothing he can do about it, and you are completely countering him. Okay?
Right.
That said, there's one other thing that you can do. If you don't have a good opportunity, if this opportunity comes up, I want you to take advantage of it. And like I said earlier, we're looking at it right now. What is that?
Is it Zenyatta by himself?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a free kill. That's as free a kill as a ball that you can hack. Probably even more so. If you don't recognize this and at least attempt to kill him, I will be very upset. What are you doing? You're looking at him?
I don't remember what I was trying to do here.
Are we ready?
He's 1 HP, bro! He's 1 HP! Why are you retreating? You're invisible, man! You see the opportunities, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think I was a little flustered by the Pharah there, just free
She
firing.
can't see you, man! She can't see you. She has no idea you're there. She can't hit you. She has no reason to shoot her own Zenyatta, right?
Yeah. So what would I say if they were playing just like regular goats or even their version of Sombra goats? Like who would be a priority hack for that? Like for building
Again,
ult charge.
ult charge 1
Okay.
priority,
So just,
ult charge 2 priority.
Gotcha.
Don't forget that. Don't be fucking spending 10 seconds trying to get a hack when you could be getting 10 seconds getting EMP charge, okay?
Okay.
Like, seriously, I give me EMP charge. That said, good hack targets are Reinhardt and Diva.
Okay.
Anyone else is pretty inconsequential. Unless
Right.
they specifically have an ultimate that you're trying to negate for this fight.
Yeah.
Or their abilities, but usually an ultimate. Hacking either one's going to allow you... And it's not just hacking them and now we can engage and win the fight.
Mhm.
Hacking a Diva allows you to now farm ult for free.
Right. That's yeah.
So it's more just enable priority number one.
Right.
Your number one priority is to get ult charge. Much, 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 much more so against goats than this triple DPS. Triple DPS, I still want you to prioritize getting ult charge, but kill the Zenyatta when he's free and hack that ball.
Right.
Make sure ball is going to be swapping off and make his life a living hell. He's how you get your ult charge in this composition, okay? So if Zen's free and you are able to engage on him easily, then kill him. And punish his poor mistakes, his poor positioning, like right now. Or you can also have Pharah try to get a rocket on him and then you finish him off. Again, you don't have to do everything by yourself. You're playing triple DPS here.
Yeah.
The other option is to just play where ball's going to be. Wait for him to come by, and you're a trapdoor spider. Okay?
Right.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah, we're going.
I got Zen.
Yeah, send down, send down, listen.
Ball behind, help. I'm there.
Ferris hat, Ferris hat.
What happens in this composition when you kill someone?
They're behind. I'm on them in the back.
Ball.
Somber.
What do you mean?
Mercy
Like,
comes in to res them.
yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. You mean on their? Yeah. Okay.
You killed someone. Cool. Where's your Mercy? Where's the Mercy?
Yeah.
Make sure that the Mercy doesn't get this res off. We didn't even think about it, man. We killed the body and just left it there. It'd be able to be resuscitated.
Right.
Mercy doesn't get this res off ever. If she tries to, she's hacked and she's dead. But we didn't think about it.
Ferris hat.
Help behind.
They're behind.
Yeah. You can see her there too.
Somber.
Another thing I want to point out is mid-fight, if you've got time, I want you hacking this mega health pack. Neither Sombra thought it was important to hack this mega health pack where all the fights are taking place? Really?
Somber.
Back off, guys.
Hammond's hat.
Kill Hammond.
Get the Hammond right. One.
Hammond's down.
Nice.
Wait before you go.
No support. Yeah, no supports.
Yeah, alright.
They're down to Hammond and Zen's coming in.
We're waiting for our team to get back.
Every time you walk by without hacking it.
You can go on the Zen in just a second.
Okay,
Get in
I'm
position.
ready, I'm
3, 2.
ready.
Alright, I'm going on him now.
Zen's hat.
Did you think he had trans?
I think it was just a habit. I'd popping out and hacking them first. But I mean, I see your
Alright.
point of just it really does no use to hack him when it's just like lonely Zenyatta right there. You might as well just go for the kill.
It's like your missile thing. Think before you act.
Right.
Got it? You think about whether or not you need to hack someone before you hack them. It doesn't do anything. If you thought he had trans, I will say, okay, that's an acceptable hack.
Right.
But if you don't think he has trans, this is just wasting time. He could be dead by the time you get your hack off.
Zen's hat.
With you, H.
He's dead. Alright, I'm hacked. Somber discorded main. Somber discorded.
Yeah! I mean, it lost the fight, but we got the help. We won the health back.
Right. Yeah.
All victories, man.
I'm gonna die.
I'm okay with you like nabbing all sorts of health packs. They become useful. How many times have you used that health pack in the middle? How many times do you think they've used that health pack in the middle?
Right.
How many times have they used that health pack on the right side of the point
But
that you're looking at right now, that through the wall?
I feel like the way
Now imagine
that I used to play Sombra, like I feel like that I used to like focus too much on the health pack, so I think I like.
There is
like-
a balance between how
Yeah.
much you should focus on the health packs or not. That is true. She has had a recent buff to where she doesn't lose her entire hack cooldown on health packs
Right.
to make them more versatile, make them more worthwhile. And understand, you still control them for a freaking minute. You
Right.
control that health pack that you just hacked for the rest of this game
Mhm.
if you don't win a fight.
Yeah.
That's how important. That's how long it is going to be. So unless you can see an opportunity to get a kill on someone or build some ult charge, if you can take 5 seconds of your time and take a health pack that's going to be a good positioning for a minute,
Mhm.
it can be worthwhile. Make sure you're aware of your possibilities.
Oh, do I stay Pharaoh?
Is it a higher priority than killing the Zen, or getting or a bunch of ult charge? No.
Right.
Maybe goats, but like with three goats, maybe.
This is really
It's
awkward.
up to y'all. Y'all decide, and then I'll switch. Whatever.
What do you think, Redstone?
Yeah, we waited for so long trying to figure out.
You're
what we were
waiting
gonna
too
do.
long. This Zenyatta is still killable.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, soldiers there, but you can kill the Zenyatta before the soldier can kill you. Just go up in front of this, like, in his back, and just start killing him, and teleport out if things don't work out.
True.
Worst case scenario, you get your ult.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to die if we do a McCree goat, so we need to hurry.
Let's go right now. Let's go right
Let's
now.
go.
Okay, let's just go.
Okay, trade.
Why are you hiding so much? You're afraid of doing anything.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't know what we were supposed to be doing here. At
It's
least
not
for me as
we,
Sombra.
it's you.
Yeah.
You're Sombra. You're invisible. You can literally do anything here and get away with it. You have a get out of free button. Instantly, you're not there anymore. You wake up from your dream. You're back to your translocator.
Right.
While your team is doing their own shit, and you don't have to be ready for an engage, you build up your EMP. You see if you can get a kill. Those are your two things. You hack health packs. All this is free time you could be utilizing. What's called downtime, doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Trade, wait up. I need you to call target, and everyone else, all the DPS, just follow that target.
Yeah.
Viper, try to
Summer
stay
behind, summer
around.
behind.
What do you look at this Zenyatta? Is there anything near him? Anything near him at all?
I don't think so. No, I think he's on that platform by himself.
How do you not recognize it?
Hack,
Summer
hack.
behind.
Ball. Kill
Viper, you
ball,
just
kill
stay like
ball.
around me, because the ball's just trying to go for me.
Alright, well,
Alright,
on the other side of the map right now.
Ball hack. Ball. No. I'm hacked.
Soldier's hacked.
Help me.
Useful.
I'm dead. Yeah, I can't. When I go in there, I get hacked.
Can anyone touch?
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be.
Priorities in Sombra are all messed up,
I
man.
should have figured
Yeah.
this can't switch you every single time we push in.
I think-
You
Yeah,
left
I
our
think we
back
should have
behind.
gone like a McCree goats or something.
Well,
Maybe-
we waited so long to actually make a decision.
That is true. I'm not going to say that the rest of your team taking a long time to make a decision wasn't probably the main problem that you had on that point.
Right.
That is true. However, that's not what I'm judging. I'm judging
Yeah.
you on your decision making.
Yeah, I feel like especially with my Sombra, I just got too much like I'm not used to playing a Sombra on a team, like on an actual team, just like in solo queue or stuff like that, where I'm kind of just like doing my own thing. Whereas
You
Sombra,
can
I
do your
feel
own
like
thing to a
well, yeah,
degree on
like
Sombra.
I feel like a lot of times like I feel like I try to like play more as a team and like engage when they do, when I should just be like, I guess more solo queuey, I guess, if you get what I'm trying
I
to
feel
say.
like you're playing Sombra like fucking Tracer.
Right.
Except even as Tracer, I think you go on and kill that Zen.
Yeah.
You'd recognize that. But you have to be more aggressive overall.
Right.
Create some fucking plays, man. You're not a playmaker,
Right.
from what I saw in this map. I'm sure you're capable of it, but I just feel like you're not trying to make plays. You're trying to get assists. You're that guy on the basketball team that always passes the ball but never wants to shoot it.
Right.
You used to be a DPS. I would expect the opposite.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying you should take all the shots, but the best teams, they have a healthy mix.
Right.
Making sure you take the best out of every opportunity. That is your biggest problem, what I saw. Like, that and your team not knowing what to do in different situations. You should know that before you go into a match or a scrim.
Right.
But that's a coaching problem. Or a leadership problem. You in particular, you have to understand your role and do your role well. No matter if it's going to be Sombra or Diva.
Right.
Any questions over that?
No, I mean, I hope you don't mind that I recorded it so I can review it later, and
That's fine.
yeah. But I went ahead and also made it for like the same time next Tuesday too. I don't know if that's good with you. I just saw like the open
Yeah,
hours and
should
stuff like
absolutely
that.
be fine with me tomorrow. Sorry, next Tuesday.
And what I want to do, I don't know, 'cause that depends on I guess when Overwatch League stuff. Well, no, I can. Yeah, that's just streaming. So yeah, I plan on recording, I guess, our OD matches, and then I plan on doing like that, where like we can go over like the OD matches of that weekend and stuff like that, or at least a couple maps here and there, depending on how much time.
All right. Well, definitely we can look over it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Let me know how things go in the meantime.
Yeah.
Try to take what I said and implement it. I want to see a drastic difference between what I see here and what I see next week.
I feel like a general standpoint is just be more aggressive in general, but not too aggressive.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Right. Okay. Well, I do appreciate it.